Hello and welcome to our video guide on how to get the You've Met with the Terrible Fate achievement in Outer Wilds. This takes place in the High Energy Lab on Ember Twin, so that's where we're heading. We're going to go right up to our ship and grab our space suit. We're going to need that. And then we're going to take off and, like I said, head out over to Ember Twin. So in order to get there, we need to go to the Sunless City. We're going to take the path that brings us through the escape pod. That's probably the most common path. There is a secondary shortcut path that you can get to if you know about by the gravity cannon. But for this one, we are heading to the escape pod. And we're going to kind of hurry up and wait kind of situation because we want to make sure we get there before Ash Twin fills up the Sunless City. But there is a little bit of waiting we're still going to have to do. But that's no big deal. So as you're approaching here, what you're going to want to do is line yourself up with the escape pod. That's the blue beacon shining there that you see shining up into the sky. We're going to land right there, and we're actually going to go inside the escape pod and make our way down into the Sunless City from there. So, you want to land wherever you want to land. I actually ended up nailing a pretty good landing spot here. But that's not always how it goes, that's for sure. So once we're here, we're going to make our way up through the escape hatch, down into the pod, and all the way down into the caves here. And we're going to start to make our way to the Sunless City. So once you get down there, you're going to go left. And if you're like me, if you've played this game already, this is probably a path you're never going to forget because it was just one of the first paths that I ever took in the game. And it's one you take over and over and over again. We can just keep going left until we come to a room with a hole in the ceiling, which we're going to jump up through. So this is a very memorable path for me. Hopefully it is for you too, but here it is in case you need a refresher on it. Now once we get here, we're going to go across this, what used to be a pathway there, but it looks like it's been destroyed. Now we're going to go through this sand fall. We're going to go left again. Watch out and thread the needle here through these prickly cactuses. And once we come out on the other side, we're going to be here. So we're going to open the door, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to turn on some lights. So here we're going to turn on some lights. If you need to go to the right there and grab some oxygen, we really only need to turn on the bottom one because that's where we're going. We're going to be following this big blue shiny cable. So, see, High Energy Lab is where we're going. So navigate through here following the cable, and eventually you're going to come to a pit that we can't quite get past yet. So we're going to have to sit and wait for the sand to fill the pit so we can safely get across. Don't try to jump here. There's those prickly cactus things, and the sand will push you down, so you can't use your jetpack. So you just gotta kind of wait for the cactus. You just gotta kind of wait for the sand to do its thing. All right, so we have to keep waiting for the sand to actually get above these cactuses. These things will puncture your suit and kind of push you away. So there's really nothing you can do about them. And like I said, the sand will keep pushing you down, preventing you from using your jetpack. And we went a little bit too early, but not that big of a deal. I would just keep following the blue cable, and oops, oh, we're gonna have to go around here. So we're gonna have to go around here, up above these cactuses, around. There's our cable again. Don't go this way because you're just gonna get lost. So turn around, turn around. There we go. And we're gonna go this way to the left of the cable, through here, and until we get to this gravity lift. Alright, so now we just go down this hallway. This grav lift doesn't work, it pushes you down, so we just go past it. You can peek out these windows here to see the horrors that are going on outside, but we're just going to keep moving forward. And now we are finally getting into the high energy lab up ahead here. Gotta position, make this jump so the grav lift pulls you up, and here we are. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a black-white hole situation here. So a big part of this game is figuring out that you go in a black hole and you come out a white hole. Another part of that is the Nomai figured out that you actually come out of the white hole very, very little bit sooner than you went into the black hole. And the more power you put into the black hole, the sooner you come out of the white hole. So we're going to transfer all the power. That was that big power cable we had all the way over to these black and white holes. Now you'll see that before the probe even gets into the black hole, it's already coming out of the white hole. So what we got to do is shoot it, take the black hole out before it goes in, and then we'll have two probes. So just position yourself there. You got a little bit of time. And we've created a paradox and completely destroyed space-time and the entire known universe. No fix for that. So thanks for playing Outer Wilds. Yeah, that's one of my favorite achievements. You get your fake credits here with the funny kazoo music. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. If you like it, subscribe, like, all that good stuff. We'll see you next time.